So, our intention over this 21 days. So, we're on the cleanse and we're going to be eating the food for 21 days, but there's got to be a lot more than just eating the food. And there's loads of things that happens mentally, emotionally, physically and nutritionally. So I want to talk about the intention. The intention, what we're wanting out of this practice or this journey through the 21 days, and what we have to do to try and attract it. So first thing is what it is we want to let go of. There's stuff that if we can let go of something that's maybe holding us back, something that always shows up, maybe like a limiting belief, an old habit, a pattern, energetically, anything that you can think of that's maybe been holding you back. So something that we want to let go of, and we want to write the list. There might be a big list. We want to write that down, even if it's just one thing, something that's really you feel like energetically been holding you back. So we're going to write a list of that, and something that you want to bring in, something that you feel like might be you want to achieve. So you might be want to achieve a better way eating, maybe mindful eating. You might want to lose weight. You might want to be trying to get your motivation to go back to the gym. You might want a transformation in your life that you feel like maybe you've been doing it, maybe you're struggling to do it, or maybe you've been doing it but not to the level that you would like to do it. So we want to bring something in, and to bring something in we have to let go, so we have to create space for something else. So write a list of things that you want to let go of, and then something that you want to change. So this is really important because we're going to be focusing on this, and we're going to hold the intention throughout the whole 21 days, and we're going to, when we're feeling about struggles, we are going to use that as fuel, because on the process and the journey we'll get more stronger with intention and we'll get more focused. So I've wrote here, so this is us creating a reality. So we will be putting food into our bodies, but we'll be putting food into our brain as well, nutritionally, energetically. So we want to create our own reality. So basically we want to get really clear on our intention and on our goals. We want to get crystal clear actually. We want to have focus, and we want to think about our goals and ourselves and clarity quite throughout the day actually, and that keeps us on our toes. So we want to get really crystal clear on our goals. So this could be for to lose weight, have more energy, feel happier, feel our joy, feel our connection to ourselves, which in return helps us with our relationships with others. We want to stick to routine because we've struggled sticking to something. We want to become healthier, we want to maybe create new habits, or we want to transform in some kind of area of our lives. So once we get crystal clear on our goals, we are going to be practicing feeling the emotion. We want to feel the emotion. So you imagine how you would feel when we close our eyes and we do our breath work and we're in that space, and we want to visualize how we would feel, what we can see, how that affects our life moving forward when we've created this goal, or when we're standing in it. We can feel the energy, and we're the size we want to be, or we're the happiest we've ever been. We can feel the joy in our hearts, and we can feel our full potential of who we are meant to be. So how would that feel? And once we've elevated that emotion, once we have our intention, and once we feel the emotion, and then we add in the intention, so the elevated emotion plus the intention in our hearts, this is us creating the future for a future reality. This is us creating a pathway in our brain, in our mind, a neural pathway which can overwrite, if we repeatedly do it and act on it and use ourselves as a project, we can overwrite the unhelpful stuff that doesn't serve us, the limiting beliefs, or the stuff that keeps us from moving out our comfort zone and keeps us from not achieving the goals that we want to achieve. So we want to keep this in mind. So creating our own reality, having a clear focus, feeling an elevated emotion from when we're when we are going through it, we just visualize the feeling and lock it in our hearts, what we're going to feel like when we've achieved that, and lock it in with intention. And the elevated emotion could be some peace, it could be clarity, it could be joy, it could be confidence, it could be energy, it could be courage to move forward.